Do you see how you're foiling this right here? Make sure you foil it, right? Okay, so forget how to do this. First, that's F, correct? Outer, yes? Inner, last. Do you see that? You have x squared plus 6x plus 6x. Last is 6 times 6, which is 36. Combine your like term, x squared plus 12x plus 36. And then plus 1, which will give you x squared plus 12x plus 37. Actually, no, we will not be combining that. Just kidding. We have to multiply first. You have a third, correct? You would take that third, distribute it into here, which is 1/3 x squared. Keep going. Third, 12 divided by 3 is a 4x. 36 divided by 3 is a 12. And then what you do here is your 12 and the 1. You have to combine at the very end, okay? Can't combine that before you multiply. So you get 1/3 x squared plus 4x plus 13. That is your answer. Do you see that? Yeah. And video recording this so that way you can have this later on. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go back. Make sure you copy that down because you're going to read it back to me. So this question right here on decimals asks you for another way of writing this, right? So it's going to be y is equal to, what's the next one? It's 1 over what? 1 over 3.
1 over 3.
X squared.
Yeah, x plus 6.
Is a 1 over 3 x squared. Is a 1 over 3 x squared.
Yeah.
And then what's the next?
Plus 4x squared.
Plus 4x squared? Does that sound even remotely right to you? This is your answer, plus 4x. Why would it have a 4x squared? Plus what? What's the last part? That's not correct. Squared plus 12x. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 36 divided by 36 divided by, it's not 12, plus 13. So let me show you why it's 13. No, it's 13. It's right here. Do you see that right here? The 12 plus 1 is 13. Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you understand why it's 13 and not 12? Because this matters. This is important. You get it? Are you sure about that? It is frustrating doing this with you. I don't fucking understand what the hell's happening here with you. I feel like you had all of Sunday, and I'm not sure if you just fucked around at home and just not bothered doing anything, but you need to do better with that. Here's your next question. Okay, so looking at this right here, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and FOIL. Okay, do you see that part right there? So we're gonna go ahead and do x minus 3 and then x minus 3, right? Which gives me x squared minus 6x plus 9. Do you see that? Then you have the negative 1/3. Okay, so you have to do the negative 1/3 or 1/6 because it's multiply before you do the addition. All right, so when you do that, you're like distribute it in, correct? Which is a negative 1 over 6x squared. Negative times a negative is a positive. 6 divided by 6 is just 1, so it's just the x. Okay, negative times a positive is a negative. 9 over 6, if you divide it by 3, 9 divided by 3 is a 3. 6 divided by 3 is a 2. Do you see that? Do not forget that 6. You put the 6 on the back right there, okay? So what that means is you have to combine those two, which unfortunately for you, they're not common denominators. So you make that to a 2. That becomes a 12, right? So here's your final answer. Y is equal to negative 1 over 6x squared plus x. Negative 3 plus 12 is a positive 9 over 2. Do you see that?
Yes.
That's your answer, okay? So let's plug that in. You want to try it? Is that what you have or no? Okay, go ahead and pause it, and I'll pause it, and you can go and catch up with you. What color?
Orange.
Orange, right here, right here.
Yes.
Do you know how I got to the blue, the green part? It's a yes or no. Do you understand how I got x squared minus 6x plus 9?
No.
Okay, so you're figuring out how to FOIL. FOIL is first. That's first, correct? What's x times x? There you go. Next. Oh, for outer, correct? What's x times negative 3x? Outer. I is inner, yes? What is negative 3 times 3? Or negative 3 times x? And then what's your last? There you go. So what is negative 3x plus negative 3x when you combine it?
They add negative 6x.
So you get the x squared plus minus 6x plus 9. Do you see that? Your 1/6 is right here. You have to distribute that first. Do you understand how I got to the green part to the pink part right here?
Yes.
Okay, then you see this part right here? Can't forget the 6, correct? The orange part right here is getting the common denominator, and that's how I got to the last part, which is the orange part. Do you see how I got to the orange part now with a 9 over 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have that written down? So have that written down. You're going to be reviewing this over the weekend, yes? So let's go ahead and plug this in. So what's the answer? Negative 1 over 6x squared, and then what? Plus x plus 9 over 2. So far, so good. Do you see the same thing? You see that? Okay. Now, you need a third way of doing this, correct? A third is just another way of rewriting it. Okay, I don't like having the negative 1 over 6. I want to be a perfect 1 whole number, okay? How do I get rid of that negative 1 over 6? If I multiply everything by negative 6, correct? So if I multiply this by a negative 6, that'll just give me a perfect 1 x squared, correct? But then I have to multiply the middle one by a negative 6, which is a negative 6x, right? And then I have to multiply this, so 9 times 6 is 54. 54 divided by 2 is a 27. Do you see that? This is another way, a third way. Do you see that? So let's go ahead and try to plug that in. You can go ahead and do that first. Is this dirty? Did you wear this yesterday? No. There's things right here. That means you wore it yesterday. Oh. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and plug this in. Read that back to me, please. Y equals x squared, and then what?
I think it looked at it.
Go ahead, copy it down. You're gonna be doing this over the weekend.
Okay.
What was it again?
Minus 6.
Do you see how it's exactly the same line? Like nothing changed? Good, so then we're good. What equation would produce this graph? So what do you think we need to do? What's the vertex right here?
The vertex.
It looks like it's going by ones, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, correct? Is that what is that? Is that a 2? Oh, no, that's a 4, right? So 1, 2, so it's just 1, right? And then this is 9. This is H and K, correct? So with your vertex, Y equals X minus H. What's your H?
That would be 1.
So the vertex, and then it looks pretty skinny, and it's a sad face, correct? So you know that this is going to be a minus in front, right? And if it's skinny, A has to be bigger than 1, so maybe try a 3, okay? Does that make sense? So let's try to plug that in. Did you write this down? Do you remember what it was? Well, maybe you can remember what it was. Y is equal to what?
Negative 3 10 x minus 6 or 1.
That's 9. Was that 9?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, I think that's it. It didn't really even do anything. Hold on a second. It doesn't actually check your work, does it? No. But it does go to this point right here, correct? And that point right here is going to be, that's going to be, what is that? 0, 8, correct? So if you're not sure, same for x-intercept. And what were the x-intercepts? Shit. The x-intercept were negative 2, 0, and 4, 0, correct? Negative 2, 0, and 4, 0, with vertex. What was the vertex?
It was 1.
1, 9. 1, 9, and go through point. What was the point? 0, 8. 0, So we just need to figure out, I know it's a negative, but I don't know what the A is. So in this case, it's just going to be a negative 1, actually. Okay. And the reason why it's a negative 1, oh, they had to do the axis of symmetry and all that other shit, which your teacher haven't taught you guys yet, so that doesn't work. So it's supposed to be a negative. Okay.
Yeah.
Submit and explain. What is your thinking? So explain your thinking. Here we go. And then we have one more, and then we're done. And then you can start studying for your stuff. Okay. So just talk about the fact that the vertex is at a 1, 9, correct? That it's upside down, so it's facing downward, so it's a negative. And it's normal shape, it's not stretched or compressed. So it's just a -1 for A. Tomorrow you have your orthodontic appointment. Just need to remember. Okay.
Is that when you give me when you
I think they just want you to go over there and check to make sure that when you're doing the rubber bands, it's done correctly. Does that make sense?
Okay.
And I think it's just for you. I don't think it's for your brother. No, maybe it's for both. Quentin. No, it's for you and Quentin.
Yeah, I think it's because last time we were talking about like
Because I already took you over there last time, so this is a regular one. Yeah, it's for both of you guys. Okay. Did you already hit share with class? Did you see what other people are writing? Do you see how other people already finished their stuff and you need to go ahead and do this regularly as well? You might also want to include the equation. Do you understand that? Share with class. Next. All right, sketch the graph of the following equation. Okay, so you have this equation, correct? How would you go ahead and sketch it? You can talk about it with me. We can try to go through it together. That's good. Well, okay, what's the vertex?
Vertex through
What is the vertex?
-2, -4.
It's not -2. That has to be a positive.
+2 and -4.
Good. That's your vertex. Now look over here. Is it upward or downward?
Upward.
Okay. And if A is equal to 1/4, is it compressed or stretched?
Yeah.
Those are the words you need to describe here. Do you understand? So I want you to go ahead and do that. Here, you could draw it on there or right here using the mouse. Okay. So I would suggest when you do this, hold on a second. Let me just do one more thing. Share. Okay. So if I'm gonna draw this, I'm gonna go positive 2. So here's 1, 2, negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the vertex, correct? Label that as 2, negative 4, right? It's gonna be upward, but it's gonna be stretched because A is equal to 1/4. It is gonna be a lot wider, like that. Does that make sense? Okay, that's what you need to draw, okay? So go ahead and do that here. You can draw with a mouse. Go ahead. Zoom back here too. It looks fine. Yeah, no, explain your thinking. Go ahead. That's good enough. And did you say upward? Facing upward, just a frame. Upward. No, that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Good. Okay, that's it. Okay, now get to me. Okay, we're done. Here, let's. What the fuck just happened? Great. Let me have the remote, please, or let me have that. Okay. Share with class. Done. And you're done. I'm done. Okay, we're done. So go. I will suggest you go start studying for your test. Okay, and you're done with this. But we'll study a little bit more of this over the weekend. Okay. Have a snack or